which is a true statement, but it's also about letting the silence wash over you and taking in things like that Canadian tree over there. And that might look like a Canadian tree, but it's not. It's actually a Canadian power pole, all right? But in America, it'd be like a little darker or like a little lighter or neither, but it would be different. So in Canada, things are a little different around here. Canadian flower. Look at this shit. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm not going to touch that. Canadian thorn. I'm not going to touch that either because it's a thorn. Because in Canada, you have to be smart. Around every corner, there's things that could fucking prick you. It's a dangerous world. It's a jungle out there. I've been in the Canadian trenches, the Canadian jungles, and I'll tell you something, you can get hurt. I learned that the hard way. But I mean, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? You practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall again after you practice? You learn. Canadian plant. I can touch this one. This one's safe. This is also a safe plant. Oh shit, actually it's not. It has a thorn on it. Canadian bench. Now it might look like a plant because it's made out of wood, but it's actually a dead plant. And Canadians chop plants up and turn them into furniture. Americans, they do that, but different. Now, if you sit down, turn the camera forward, and there's just little things. It's not just the big things like that Canadian boat. There's little things like a teeny tiny Canadian fruit sticker. In America, this would have a Chiquita banana logo, and it'd be like red or something. But in Canada, as you can see, it's blue. And in Canada, you just don't get, I mean, in America, you just don't get that. You just don't. In America, a twig would be, okay, let's go. Let's go. Being in Canada, it's not just the visible things, it's also things that are invisible around you that make the difference. The air in Canada, it smells flowery, almost like a leaf, maybe a maple leaf. You know, I can't pin it down exactly, but just everything. I mean, you could say it's the power of suggestion, but in Canada, in America, the air doesn't smell this weird. It smells like maple leaf around here. That's so stupid. Oh wait, here. It's summer. In America, this wouldn't be red, all right? Canada, it's red, all right? In Canada, things are a little different around here. On top of all that, just little subtle different. Like, obviously, when I say it's like being in a different dimension, I'm not going to say it's like being on cloud 9. I don't even know what that means, by the way. But I assume being on cloud 9 means it's different because there's no clouds around here. Because in Canada, there's no clouds, you see. Right now, at least. In America, probably right now, there's probably like a cloud or two. And you have to learn how to get adapted to the little differences. Because sometimes a little difference can throw off your whole day. My mom can relate to that. But as long as you can take it in. For example, right here, it might seem like an average American tree, but in Canada, if you zoom in, there's a spider right there, you see? Because in Canada, they're just little, where did the spider go?
It's right there.
Wait, no.
Right there, now I see it. It's right there.
It's up there. Okay, sorry. There's an empty spider web down here. I still haven't gotten the hang of the whole Canada thing. These Canadian markings on the tree. We don't know who makes these, but it's a kind of a mystery, actually. It's a local mystery in Canada. But legends say it's natural because it's Canada. I can do a little bit of playing around here. That was a little bit of roughhousing that you just saw because in Canada, once you get the hang of it, you can start to, have a little fun. Canadian trash can. Now this one has a hole in it. Normal trash cans in America, they just haven't caught up yet because Americans are uncivilized and fucking stupid. And they normally would not have a hole in there. You'd have to lift it up. This is the American way. This is the Canadian way. Take a walk with me. Now, one thing about Canada that's very different from America is it would be an open field here, but for some reason there's like a fence made out of wood and a picture of a dog. And that's a Canadian thing. That's Canada all the way. That's Canadian culture. Okay, you can turn the camera off.